A very good morning and a warm welcome to Amritsar GNDU main ground. In this exciting Group A encounter, we have for you Odisha versus Karnataka. In the Hero 27 Senior Women's National Football Championship for the 2022-2023 season final round, we are inching closer towards the end of the final round. So remember, each game is a race to the semi-finals. Odisha are in a comfortable position, and Karnataka need today's 3 points desperately to keep their hunt alive. So, who will we have as the clear winner after 90 minutes of exciting football? Stay tuned to find out. A very strong Group A there. We see both the sides, Odisha and Karnataka, pitted against the heavyweights like Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Jharkhand and Chandigarh. Tamil Nadu have a clear foot in the semi-final by playing three and winning all three. Odisha are in a better position. We can see they are holding on to the second position. We know that the second position is also enough to qualify for the semi-finals. Can they continue their strong foothold in the tournament? A victory today would pretty much place them into the semis. Can they seal the deal? Can they put one foot in the semis by a commanding performance today? Meanwhile, Karnataka are on the wrong side of the table. They will need these 3 points. A draw might also do, but to avoid any sort of risk on the final day, they have to be victorious today. Odisha have lost heavily to Tamil Nadu, but in the other games, they have scored 7 goals against Punjab and Jharkhand. A strong performance, you have to say. But against Tamil Nadu, there was a clear difference between both the sides. And Karnataka similarly have been easily swatted aside by the heavyweights Tamil Nadu. They have emerged victorious over Chandigarh but have drawn against Punjab. So this game will be of paramount importance for them. Goals might be a problem for Karnataka. Maitreyi Palasamudram is in the hunt for the Golden Boot, but she is the only player scoring goals. They might need someone else to step up. Who will be that today? Couple of clean sheets for Odisha as well, and Karnataka, the defense has to shore up. Have zero clean sheets to show for themselves. Can they shut the shop today? Now both the sets of players entering onto the field. An exciting opportunity, a new day, a new dawn. Can they own it? A friendly meet and greet between the players. Neetu Rana is going to be the match referee today, assisted by Priscilla Tamang and Sujata Palit. Usha will be the fourth official. Kimberly Miranda is going to oversee the match commissioner. And myself, Pranav Venkatesh, will bring all the action live to you from the GNDU main ground. Both the captains, Aishwarya from Karnataka, Karnataka's custodian, will also be the captain, and Jashoda Munda from Odisha, their key source of attacking and inspiration. With a shake of the hands, The toss is also done, and we are just edging closer towards the kickoff point. Odisha with a strong lineup, but they will be missing Chari Shasha, the star Indian forward. Yashoda Munda's captaincy and the forward exploits will surely lead them. Rasmita Parida in goal. Yashoda will surely be assisted to Satyapati Kadia and Malati in the forward line. Karnataka have Aishwarya in goal and their star player Maitreyi Palasamudram. Kavya Pakirisamy will cause a lot of problems to the opposition, but she has to be clinical today in order to find a goal. The team talks are all done. Karnataka, by the looks of it, playing by the 4-4-2 in the midfield, and Odisha have opted for a three-player midfield and three players up front. Look at the positioning of the captain, Jashoda, stationing herself on the right flank, hugging the touchline. A 4-3-3 versus a 4-4-2. Two of the heavily used systems in world football, and here we go at the GNDU main venue. Odisha kick off from left to right of your screen in the all red strips, and Karnataka attack from right to left of your screen in the white and maroon strip. Odisha enjoying the ball in the half. An attempt to cross it, and they get it straight back. That is what the coach tells you. Get an early feel of the ball, get your passes away, be confident. Those first tackles, those first passes, getting to know everyone on the pitch will surely help it to come quickly out of the blocks. Malati now trying a few flicks, but the defender has had enough and will clear it. Odisha having space in the middle to pick up their passes. Satyapati Kadia passing it back to the centre backs. There goes the long searching ball. A challenge for the goalkeeper. And she gets well involved on the first act. Aishwarya. Confident enough to go long. She even finds a teammate. Tara Anand flicking it into the middle. And the stray long ball will be headed and back with Sasmita of Odisha. Both sides are not committing to over aggression. That's a superb diagonal. Centre back to the wing. That's what we love to see. The range of passing on display. Trying to change the flank there from the left side. A chase between the winger and the fullback. Odisha's fullback coming on top, getting the cross in. But again, straight at the midriff of Aishwarya, who gets the throw to Kavya, but it is intercepted well. Odisha can get the cross in now. Towards the edge of the box. The threat hasn't gone away. The shot just going high and wide of the post. Good fast start from Odisha. Winning the ball in dangerous areas, pressing. Drawing errors from Karnataka. The first shot of the game in the third minute. Again, Aishwarya giving the ball from her goal kick. The kicking should be better. Odisha will win a throw now. Good maneuver of the body, but it just hits the player on the arm. Satyapati trying to change the direction.
but gets caught there. Tara Anand standing over the free kick. Odisha had a super performance in the group stage against Rajasthan where they put them for 12. Every player trying to get on the score sheet and now chasing another long ball. Karnataka's Manasa has been a busy person, aggressively tasked against marking Malati, who is a live wire on the field. Already causing Karnataka problems down the wings. Cross into the middle was intercepted well, but Odisha trying to keep the ball. Karishma Oram drawing out with the ball. Getting assist from Munika Mins in the midfield. Trying to find the lob through ball. Karnataka's defense not letting the spaces open, but now here is Yashoda, the captain. Has some space on the right flank. Will fire the cross in. Again strided Aishwarya. The crossing has to be better. Well, speaking of the conditions, today is a relatively overcast day. We are accustomed to getting the bright Amritsari sun in the morning, but today is completely different. It looks like storm-like conditions with some clouds hovering around. And wind, we can certainly see the background effects of the wind. It will impact the crossing of the players. The passes get some usually more resistance than we expect. The players have to take the wind factor into account when trying for the crosses. The in-swingers, the out-swingers, the kind of crosses in the wind will be assisted well and against the wind might face some more resistance. This is where the game awareness of the players comes to the fore, judging the conditions in which they are playing. And this is a better kick from Aishwarya. Karnataka will have a throw in the opponent's half. Tara's interception. Trying to keep the ball in, but again, great pressing from Jashoda. Putting herself between the player and the ball and winning the possession. It has been the theme of Karnataka games, Maitri being isolated. And here is Kavya trying to cut in to find the pass to Maitri. But it is an easy centre back clearance. Great pressure from both the sides, locking themselves in physical duels. And now here is a chance to release Malathi. The goalkeeper comes all the way out. Clears it out, no nonsense goalkeeping there. Sweeping a far away from a line, and Aishwarya will concede the throw. The cross intercepted again. Here is Yashoda looking for options. She goes for goal herself. Neither power nor accuracy. Just slashed wide of the near post on her left foot. Her favourite foot while cutting in, but the angle was nowhere in her favour. Odisha dominating the early exchanges, but can they make it count by getting a strike away? Another long ball into the middle. This time the number 17's cross, just floating out of play. Subhadra Sahu swinging a left foot in a hope of keeping it in. Again, this might lead to their doom. Aishwarya's kicking is not up to the mark. The cross missed by the centre backs in a comfortable position. Subhadra just didn't catch the ball sweetly at all. She was supposed to hit it with power, but she ends up catching the turf greater than the ball. We expected completely different kind of finish from Subhadra. Karnataka struggling to get out of their own half. Sumitra Hembram winning it well, turning the defenders inside and out. Appeals for offside, but it just doesn't materialize. And now Malati gets the cross in again, but Tara intercepts it well. Finally, they have a chance to release Maitreyi, but she's tripled down, holds on to the ball. And the pass goes through everyone. Kavya rounds the goalkeeper. The angle is a narrow one, and she can't get the shot away. It is going to be a goal kick. Maitreyi's through ball missed everyone. Kavya was in. She even rounded the goalkeeper, but the touch was very heavy. The angle got narrowed down, and she can't fire it away in time as the ball ran out of room. That's a rare opportunity for Karnataka, and they should have actually led with it. This is the threat they possess on the counter. Maitreyi Palasamudram's exceptional passing range and finishing range, and Kavya's pace to run in behind. Karnataka also had their glory days in the group stages by beating Bihar 8-0. And now on the flank, beating the player. The cross in, incredibly missed by the number 17. Wouldn't have mattered anyway as the offside flag was up. Subhadra Sahu stretched every sinew to get there, but she just couldn't reach it. And even if she did, it wouldn't have counted as the offside flag was lifted. Surrendering position tamely on the set pieces again, but now Kavya, here is Kavya. She has an open goal to go. Chops inside, gets the block and wins the corner. Sasmita wasn't expecting it, was she? Blistering pace from Kavya. She had one look at the goalkeeper. Her positioning was off, but she was way too committed in driving down to the touchline that she couldn't afford a shot from that sort of angle. Instead, she will win the first corner for Karnataka. In fact, the first corner of the game. The cross faced into the box. The goalkeeper parries it. It will be another corner. Tara Anand going all the way over. It was an outswinger last time, but it will be an in-swinger. Can the fullback provide a good delivery into the middle? Late runners into the box. A bit too close to the goalkeeper and just sailing out of play. Poor delivery from Tara. They had so many players in the middle. You just have to float it, hover it around the penalty box or even the penalty spot and see if some of her teammates could connect their heads to it. Here is Kavya bursting between the defenders with a crunching tackle, taking her away from the ball. Karnataka's number 6 requesting for a foul, not getting it in her favor, and now the ball down the flank will release Malati. She has some room from the fullback, but can't get a decent cross in as it misses the power it required. We have an injury concern on the field here. The referee taking her attention towards it. As she pulled a hamstring. Monalisa Marandi, the Karnataka's number 8. She's a midfield dynamo, running from box to box. Looks like her hamstring has given up. A long throw opted this time by Odisha. Headed clear for a corner. Can Odisha teach Karnataka how to take corners? The first time of asking. It will be Malati sending the cross in. 6 attackers in box for the East Coast side. Left footed delivery. Again going straight out of play. Corners are being wasted for both the sides. They're not getting the enough fizz in. Is this the effect of wind carrying the ball over the lines? We usually see much better crossing than this because set pieces have led to so many goals in the tournament. But it's simply not happening today. Number 7 tried to bend it towards the far post maybe, but it ends up being a shot and a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. Maitreyi chesting it down to her teammates, but it is intercepted by Odisha in the middle. The ball awkwardly bouncing and spinning. Well, in the previous games, Maitreyi used to start on the wing with Kavya in the middle, but this time Maitreyi is occupying the central position. Kavya playing more as the left-sided striker and the left winger. But they're not getting enough service. They're not getting enough touches of the ball as well. Karnataka have to get their star forwards into the game. Ball retention in the midfield has been a concern for them. Look how easily Odisha are passing it around the back line. Again, Malati against Mansa. This time Mansa holds her ground well. Commits to the challenge but can't come away with the ball. Malti, it's a lovely dummy. And now here is Satyabati trying to tread through the legs of the Karnataka players, but she can't find an escape. The ball given away. Kavya deep in their own half. Poor pass. Now Odia with the full back, trying to lob it into the box. The goalkeeper reads it early. Claims it by teasing the striker forward. Captain Jashoda dropping deep, trying to create an opening, but her passing is letting her down. Kavya looking for options. Lob towards the box. There is Maitreyi winning the second ball, but she can't trap the ball. They're trying to play too narrow, and Karnataka are forced to make the change early on in the game. You have to feel sad for Mona Lisa, her hamstring giving up in a crucial fixture, and we have Rupali Bauri entering the field. Just 20 minutes into the game. Does this indicate a change in shape for the southern state? Rupali Bauri is a defender, but he is capable of playing the anchoring role ahead of defense. Is this a formation shift or a personnel shift on the field? An extra defender might help them pass it better in their own half before going to find the forwards. Now around the corner, just offside, the flag goes up. 20 minutes in, not a high quality action, you have to say till now. Both the sides are capable of much better football than this. When do we see the step up in quality? Now the vertical progression from free kicks is something they must do well, and this time on this occasion they win a throw in from the clearance. There is the substitute Rupali. She's occupying Mona Lisa's positions. It is clear that Rupali is going to play in the midfield. What a pass that is. Lovely attempt to find the winger. And Satyabadi got there too, only for a marker to clear it out for a throw. Here is Jashoda, the captain, going to every corner of the pitch to play make, because she knows chances are not coming by easily. Tara Anand misjudging the pass, gives the ball away, chopping onto her left foot, receiving it in the box. Malati gets the cross away, but it's just over above the crossbar for a goal kick. A dangerous situation. Karnataka gets away with one. Could have easily caught the goalkeeper out and sneaked into the far corner as well. Lucky escape for Karnataka. Tara apologizing to her teammates immediately for misjudging the flight on that ball. Again, another poor goal kick. Odisha have got a 66% clean sheet record. 2 out of 3 have been shutouts in the final round. And meanwhile, their opponents, Karnataka, haven't managed a single clean sheet in the 3 games. Well, the passing radar is just not catching up. Aishwarya kicking the ball straight out of play. It has to change. They aren't playing out from the back to their good advantage. Trying to split the defense. But Mithila Ramani doesn't do those kind of things, takes no hostages, clearing it out after intercepting. Sunalanda Iyavaran clearance strikes Malati and flies out for a goal kick. Towards the end of the first quarter, both sides have had just a solitary good chance. And now Aishwarya, this is just worrisome. Karnataka's number 4, Aruna Bag, coming to her rescue. Her kicking has been very poor, gifting Odisha chance after chance from the goal kicks. Is it better for them to let a centre back or even the full back Tara Anand take the goal kicks? He's just kicking it straight to the opponents. A worry for Karnataka. Amulya Kamal has to think twice about it. The coach has to give some instructions. Pin ball in the middle. The number 9 has time to get the shot away, but some good defending from Rupali, the substitute. Again, this is the captain asking her players to go long. She has to do the kicking well. It's a decent effort this time of Kavya, but the final touch was of the Odia defender, and Karnataka will have a throw in. Well, approaching, we even hit the end of the first quarter. It's been a sparring contest, no side going at their full strength yet. Just trying to find the momentum. But they have had openings. Kavya rounding the goalkeeper, but failing to get the shot away, and Odisha's good shot was blessed, blocked and out. Heavy touch from the Karnataka player, but she tries to progress the ball quickly. Not using the midfield resources well enough. You can surely expect it. Couple of runners running in behind acres of space. There's only one end result. The defensive line doing well enough to catch them all offside. Tara is getting clear instructions shouted at her from the coach. Amulya Kamal, disappointed with what she has seen on the pitch. Trying to change something. A good swing of the right foot. Goal first swing, you have to say. And a good bit of progression as well. Odisha have had 31 goals to their name. Karnataka not far beyond. But Odisha have overtaken Karnataka in the final round. The fact that both were in 20s and now Odisha have taken a clear lead and are into the 30s tells you how much the difference the final round has made. Rupali cuts to the number 6 Munika, trying to find the pass into the box. Kavya wasn't interested in making that run, and the attack gets wasted simply. Maitreyi is yet to get a single shot away. She's cutting a frustrated figure at the top of the attack for Karnataka. They have to get her involved. The passing wavelength has to be present between the midfielders and the attackers. Good tackle there. Sushmita Tanti, the fullback, not giving Kavya space. Malati trying to lay it off. It comes off successfully. Or not. Karnataka alive on the ball yet again. Sushmita finding Malati. Well intercepted, but the long clearance goes back to Odisha's backline. To poking it down the line, but once again the flag goes up. Another injury concern brought to the referee's notice. Communication going on between Kavya and Maitreyi. It is Sushmita Tanti who is down, the fullback, sticking way too close to Kavya to close her down. But he's feeling some discomfort, and this stoppage in play will be used for the players to get hydrated. By the looks of it, Shushmita is going to be all right after receiving treatment. Can she play on? She played a key role in shutting down Karnataka's left wing and Kavya in particular. She has to stand firm now. Headed flick, well won by Maitreyi, but the rebound just won't stick to the players. The final touch coming of the Karnataka player, meaning Odisha can be in now. The number 18 inside the box, turning and twisting. Cross, well blocked by the defender Mithila Ramani, and it will be cleared by her defensive colleague. Again, great skill from Shushmita. The fullback taking a winger's role. Aishwarya's kick intercepted by Odisha again. I don't know how long it will take for the coach to address this issue, but it is pretty evident. Her kicking is not going according to the plan at all. It's a burst of press, but it catches everyone off guard. Not Mithila. She's up and will send the possession back to her goalkeeper before receiving it. Trying to play it down the flank. Shushmita swinging it to the number 9, whose low cross has to be cleared. And he's cleared. Karnataka can get away on the break now. A tame pass. Trying to switch the flanks. Lekashri giving the possession away. They're lucky to get it back with their goalkeeper. Not making the breakaways count. She's just chasing shadows. Maitreyi not having a taste of the ball at all. She is dangerous when she has it and she has the room to dribble. And now, this time when she did get the opportunity, she lets herself down with a poor pass. Trying to find Kavya with a through pass, but it just can't beat the centre backs well enough. And Sushmita, given the license to roam forward now, she has pretty much stayed back for the entirety of the game, marking Kavya, but is auxiliary winger now, playing on the right side of the field. Aruna Bagh, who has been a sharp figure in defense for Karnataka, is headed to the touchlines for treatment. Karnataka down to 10 temporarily. They must defend with extra care. Tara's throw in, glancing along the line, it refuses to go out, and Odisha do keep it in. Committing to the press, Lekashri. She was easily brushed aside by the defender on the ball, and it's a great opening for Odisha. Have so many players in the middle. It has to be a finish, and it is a finish. Odisha take the lead. A simple long ball over the top. Karnataka down to 10 temporarily. Just couldn't cope up. And they buckle under the pressure that has been building slowly. And it is the captain with a casual finish. Just side footing it into the bottom right corner. Jashoda Munda leading the team from the front once again. It's a simple long ball. We just spoke how the defense was shot by a player, Aruna Bagh, on the sidelines for treatment. There were gaps in the Karnataka defense. They couldn't complain. just switched off for a moment, and Jashoda, with a star quality and experience, casually side foots it past Aishwarya. Once again, the captain giving their side the lead. And there are certain trends we keep seeing throughout the tournament. In this final round, particularly, I could find three such points for you. First one, the captains scoring the openers and the crucial goals. We have seen the captains of Odisha, of Manipur, of Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka doing well. And the second one, there have been so many set piece goals. Yes, today has been an exception. All the set pieces are wasteful. We'll be back to you in a minute. And now, number 17 with the box entry, getting the cross. Sliced awkwardly by Aruna Bak, who has just made her way onto the field. But it goes into the thankful grasp of Aishwarya. Well, the second common trend observed throughout the tournament was the clinicality from corners. So many corners were converted. And again, Aishwarya coming out. She does deal well with it. Look at the pressure Odisha are exerting. Winning the ball way too simply. Karnataka's midfield is having no reply to that press from Odisha. Pass intercepted in the middle. Trying to be too direct. Kavya has one too many defenders to beat. Her burst of pace will take her past one, but the crowd will just beat her out. I don't know what's their hesitation in using the midfield. They're trying to be too direct at times. An out ball going from defense to forward straight away. Their midfielders aren't progressing the ball well enough. Maitre's attempt to fall Kavya will fall short, and Odisha come away with the ball. Jashoda playing a superb ball to find Malati. The clearance is a slashed one. Here is Satyapati. Decent first touch. Appeals for a handball. And it is a handball. Is it on the line? Is it outside? It looks like the contact was just outside. What did the referee award? Yes, it is. Just a yard outside. Karnataka. Again, very lucky that... Oh, it is a penalty. It is inside on the line, says the referee. And Jashoda has a chance to double the lead. Aruna Bagh guilty of handling it on the line, and the line belongs to the box. The referee explaining it to Aishwarya, one captain to another. Can Aishwarya step up this time? And Jashoda to make it two. She just does it. A calm penalty. A false run up. A stutter in the run up there. And they celebrated grandly this time by breaking away to the touchline on the right hand side. As easy as you like and cool as you like from the captain. Stuttered in her run up. Sold Aishwarya the wrong dream. And then casually rolls it into the bottom left corner. Odisha are two for the good now. It is looking like they're not even at their top. They're not even at their 100%, and they have got 2 goals for themselves. A poor display from Karnataka. Again, Tara attracted to the person on the ball, leaving Sushmita free. The captain is not happy with how easily our defense is getting beaten. Tara went to press the ball holder. It gave her a split second time to find the pass to the overlapping fullback. And Shushmita will win a corner which she will take herself. And the third trend we observed is the water break paying off. So many goals scored immediately, couple or 3 minutes after the water break. So these are the three trends following in the entirety of the tournament. And now the number sevens cross into the middle. Satyavati Kadia, captain, will keep it in. Will she go for goal? Deflected and out for Sushmita, but she was in an offside position. Approaching the final 5 minutes of the half. Karnataka are looking lost at sea. They need a lighthouse to guide them. Can Maitreyi be that source of inspiration? Well, you could generally count on her if she was getting enough service, but I guess she is the Karnataka player with the least number of touches. How isolated she is becoming. Sasmita Parida is reminding everyone that she is still on the pitch and she needs the ball. She needs to touch it at least once. Again, look at the jostling press. Kavya received the ball and was happy to cherish it. But in a moment, Shashmita throws herself, beg your pardon, Shushmita throws herself onto the ball, ends up making the recovery. Pass cut out in the middle by Mithila. Here is Tara. Another poor pass. The passing has been favored from Karnataka to say the least. Now this time, the goalkeeper has to come out and she will deal with the situation. Kavya wins the header, but there is no one to contest for the second ball. All one side traffic at the moment for Odisha. 11 attempts on goal, 5 on target. The lesser we say about Karnataka's attempts, the better, because there is nothing much to say. Both the stats reading 0. Such a sad sight this is for a dominant state. The finals haven't been anything that they have dreamt it would be. A harsh reality check for Karnataka. Sumitra Hembram. A long diagonal to the right. Doubt in the first touch from the Odisha player, and Karnataka clear their lines. Shushmita throwing it down the line. Tara clearing the ball from Satyabati. Shushmita being well man marked. Satyapati does get the cross in. It's a lovely delivery. Was that a shot? Getting ahead of her markers and attempting for an ambitious volley that just flies out for a goal kick. Odisha looking to blow the candles on Karnataka by scoring the third goal and putting the contest to a bed. Can they find the third goal before the break? The number 9 with a splitting pass. The goalkeeper coming out well. It is an empty net. It has to be in, and it is in. As easy as it gets for Odisha. Karnataka torn apart. The goalkeeper coming out. Her clearance doesn't go the distance. And Odisha have tripled their advantage. There is an injury concern there. from Aishwarya's tackle. Good advantage played by the referee. She just presented the empty net to the winger by missing the tackle on Subhadra Sahu. And in a 10-minute spell, Odisha put 3 past Karnataka. Kavya stealing the heavy touch from Shushmita. She has 2 players to beat. Chops past one. Getting the cross in. But there is no one to attack. And Sasmita will throw it out to her winger quickly. It is going to be a long second half for Karnataka. They have been dismal. They have 3 more minutes to face. Odisha finding it very easy at the moment. I can surely tell you, they haven't hit their 100% at all. They're playing in the second gear. And look how easy it has been for them. A long ball over the top resulted in the first goal, and then a handball, and then again a long ball causing problems. But their true domination lies in the midfield of how they are taking Karnataka out of the game. That is where they have won this game, haven't they? It is a confirmation. It was Malati Munda who rolled the ball into an empty net for the third time. Here is Malati releasing the winger again. Great pace. There are options in the box. Will she go for the cross? A crunching tackle from the fullback. It will be a corner for Odisha. It will be the goal scorer Malati taking this corner. Jashoda will be having an eye on her hat-trick. Remember, she is on a hat-trick. The outswinger referee halting the play. Karnataka's Kavya is down. She has been an outlet for Karnataka on the odd occasion that they managed to get forward. But Shushmita Tanti has gotten her number. Every time Kavya tries to do something, there is Shushmita to tackle her. And in a bit of a concerning news, we have the stretcher out for Kavya. It is a sad picture that the lone forward is now going out and Maitrey will be all alone her own. We hope that this is a minor injury and Kavya will be back on the field soon. This time an outswinging corner from Malati. The goalkeeper committing herself. But there is a foul in the build-up. And Karnataka can get away. Beyond the 48th minute, Karnataka will have a chance to get a 15-minute break before they reassess how to go about this game. Because they simply cannot sit back anymore. They have 3 goals already down. And it will be half-time at the GNDU main ground. Odisha casually putting 3 past a hapless Karnataka. And with this brilliant cruising performance, they're almost in the semi-finals. They know they are there. But they have to see out the second 45 minutes. The captain leading from the front with a well-taken finish and a penalty in a short 5-minute burst after the 33rd minute. Doubled their advantage before Malati Munda strolled the ball into an empty net just a minute before the 45th minute. Odisha have a comfortable 3 goal lead. Can they increase their goal difference and aim for the top spot? And meanwhile, for Karnataka, they are just staring at an early exit again. Join us on the other side of the break to find out what happens in the second half. The domination is only evident, more and more clearly evident by the stats. Odisha nearly having 70% of the ball and making good use of it by creating 13 shots and putting 3 past Karnataka's goalkeeper. Karnataka have a solitary shot to their name that was even off target. They have to be better in the second half. They have no option rather than being better. What do we expect in the second half? Join us shortly. Welcome back again to Amritsar. The players making their way onto the pitch. We have a few half-time substitutions. The coaches have a clear idea how the second half will go. Will it be according to the script, or can Karnataka tear up the script and write a new chapter of history for themselves? By what we have seen in the first half, they have a lot of tearing up to do if they are in the process of creating history. And they get to replace Kavya finally. Remember, Kavya was stretchered off late in the first half, and it will be Arushi Santosh who will be replacing her. Of the fewest touches she had, this will be another chance to get another touch for Maitreyi. Tells you the sad state of affairs for Karnataka. They're also having a defensive change. Tara Anand withdrawn for Janani. The usually ever reliable Tara Anand was outclassed today, and that was enough for the coach to make the change. And we are underway for the second half. Attacking from left to right of your screen in white and maroon are Karnataka, chasing a 3 goal deficit. And attacking from right to left of your screen in the red strip are Odisha, who are cruising to the semi-final. And it's a lovely, superb through ball again. Much better from Aishwarya, getting the distance on a clearance as well. Odisha again starting the half just like how they ended the first half with. Janani brought on for Tara Anand, a defensive change. It might be to provide more attacking thrust. Janani generally has some good crossing on her. Here is Lekashri, pressed away from the ball. Jashoda displaying wide range of passing, just casually flicking with the inside of a boot. Here is Flair. They know they have a 3 goal lead, a 3 goal advantage. They can relax, play about with their flair now. Good interception from the defense. Lekashri trying to find the ball to Rupali, but they failed. This is the areas where Karnataka have to improve. The transition, the ball carrying has been very poor from midfield. Odisha also have made a change. Subhadra Sahu withdrawn for Bharati Das in an attempt to preserve their wingers. Superb pace from the captain. She shoved off by the great strength of the defender. She was in for a hat trick momentarily. And now in their own half. Purnima Rao also stepping on for Monica Mins in the midfield. Malati teasing the fullback, gets around her, fires the cross in. Centre back slices it awkwardly. It is still with Odisha. The clearance wouldn't go far. Again, heavy touch. Not able to get past her marker. Karnataka pretty much following the plot of the first half. They just cannot win the midfield battle and progress the ball, can they? How dominant Odisha are. This game will go down as one of the examples of how you can win the game by effectively winning the midfield battle and doing nothing more than that. Nothing more than the basics, you have to say. The number 6 spreading it out onto the flank, going for goal from distance. Parried by the goalkeeper, it is still alive. The clearance will only go to Karnataka's Lekashri, whose pass towards the striker will be intercepted by Odisha once again. The stat attack for you. Odisha have entered the finals 5 times in the last 10 seasons and were victorious once, beating the giants of the tournament, Manipur. And their title win was in the 2010-11 season. Might be a decade old. Now look at the space. How they are onside. They're getting incredible space. Can she get the shot away? Could you believe it? Odisha are not up by 4. She was all alone. It was her teammate that blocked her path, giving time for the defense to recover. Now that is very chaotic from Odisha. Something they would like to clear. They're carving Karnataka apart here. This is a sad watch. Here is Malati. Squares it. But Aruna Bag's clearance will take it out for a corner. And the captain is down, needing some help from the touchlines. Well, Odisha's last title may be a decade old, but this time they are in a very good situation. The team is strong, the players are firing well, the midfield are very capable of running the games, and their forwards have a fine finishing touch upon them this time. Can they challenge Tamil Nadu? Can they challenge Manipur? They will prefer a short corner. The captain Jashoda dribbling towards the box, firing the cross straight into Aishwarya's arms. Now this is a better kick. So much of distance on it, forcing to clear. Here is Maitreyi trying to spread it. The pass is cut out again. Lekashri skewed clearance. She doesn't catch the ball sweetly at all. An attempted through pass through the center. And now Karnataka in more trouble. Sunalinda will just clear it. Well, if you are a Karnataka fan hoping for a miracle, I've got some bad news for you. It might not happen anytime soon, and this year's tournament might just end here for Karnataka. Yes, they will be playing the other 2 games, but it won't be for anything except pride, except playing for the badge and the state. A thumping defeat here would mean the end of the road for Karnataka. And we can't see a miraculous turnaround happening in the next 40 minutes with the way they are playing. The substitute Arushi barely had a touch, and it's been 7 minutes since she came on. Tells you how dominant Odisha are on the ball. Jashoda, look at the cross being made into the middle. all the way. She's going solo. She will square it in the last minute. But Malati can't get the finish through the bodies. Again, it was supposed to be a simple one to pass. They failed to hit the pass to perfection there. Talk about the disguise on the effort from Jashoda. She dribbled away into the box just as she was about to pull it for shot. Cleverly squares it to Malati. And we have another Karnataka player down. And it's Rupali Bauri. She is the substitute who came on to replace Mona Lisa. It will be a cruel joke if she herself has to be substituted. The footballing gods are hitting Karnataka with all kinds of injuries. The injury, the injured player substitute also getting injured. Odisha playing out from the back. Now once again, Karnataka are down to 10 men. Remember the last time they were down to 10 players, what happened? Jashoda Munda got her opener and now she's clean through own goal. Rounds the keeper and it will be 4 if she finds the finish. She's delaying it. But there is no doubt in her finishing ability, even if she delays it. A hat trick for the captain. How easy that is. Rounding the goalkeeper. I thought she was just delaying the inevitable and allowing the defense a chance. But no way. It is the captain Jashoda Munda we are talking about. A well deserved hat trick for the captain. And it is becoming humiliating for Karnataka. Again, look how calm she was. We just spoke how Odisha scored their opener when Karnataka were down to 10 players. On that occasion, it was Aruna Bag. Now it was Rupali who went to the touchlines for treatment. Another simple ball down the right flank opened up space for Jashoda. She ran in behind. The keeper came out, rounded her. I thought she held on to the ball for way too long. There were a couple of defenders on the line, but her accuracy is just too much to miss from that sort of range. And here is Lekashri drawing the error. She just puts a tame cross into the middle. Shashmita doesn't even feel the need to pick it up. Controls and passes it along. Tanvi Nair on for Rupali Bauri. What a sad state of affair this is. Rupali herself came on as a substitute when Mona Lisa was injured and is out again with another injury. Looks like Karnataka are going to make another substitution. The long ball launched into the middle. Maitrey can't win the duel. Striking Lekashri and going out for an Odisha throw. Another injury concern. We're having way too many injuries today. Well, oddly enough, there weren't many physical duels in the midfield as well. But the players are going down with all sorts of problems. Maybe the long tournament is taking its toll. They're getting to play matches in intense heat. The recovery periods being shorter, the turnaround between games are shorter. And we are having injuries as a result. Well, we just saw the graphic for the goals. Odisha have opened a 10 goal gap between themselves and Karnataka. They were on 31 before today's game, and now they're clear at 35. Karnataka will have one more substitution. This will be Rutu Srinandan, the forward, coming on for Aruna Bag, the defender. I don't know what they're trying to chase now. I thought they would be down to damage limitation, but Karnataka trying to throw forwards and possibly grab a consolation and give something for their state to cheer. Odisha have also used the stoppage to make another substitution. They're just resting the starters now. If you know the 3 points are secure in, and now it's a chance for the number 6. The shot just blocked out of way. And credit to the Odisha coach as well. The coaching staff know that the 3 points are in the bag. No need to overexert themselves. They're just resting the star players and giving 30 minutes or so for the bench players to show their strengths. Confirmation of Rutu Srinandan being brought on for Aruna Bag. Nikita Bishi on for Karishma Oram for Odisha. Everyone have played their role in winning the midfield battles for Odia. A heavy first touch from the goalkeeper Saspita. Maybe she wanted to feel the thrill that the Karnataka forwards couldn't give her. Taking her first touch towards the goal herself and then putting her out of danger. Beating one player. Getting forward. Here is Maitreyi. Lekashri hooking the ball into the sky. Decent opportunity for the substitute to keep it in. Here is the number 15 dueling, but the pass is a very poor one. And now Karnataka are actually starting to win the duels in the midfield. But the player runs into a traffic. Sunalinda. And the goalkeeper going down yet again. Clearly something is wrong with Aishwarya. Could it explain the kicking? Was this train there from the beginning because her kicking has been awful? Was she playing with an injury? This is the second time she needed treatment in the last 15 minutes. It might not be safe for her to continue playing on, especially the role of a goalkeeper, needing to sweep and keep kicking the ball long. Are Karnataka out of substitutions? Will they be granted one on an injury basis? Odisha with another substitution, Satyabati Kedia. She has been a constant danger throughout the game. She will now be withdrawn for Deepa Nayak, who has shown glimpses of her talent in her previous cameos. She will be licking her lips because she has 25 minutes to go at a dogged Karnataka defense. And now, the point which I raised a long time ago. Karnataka using a different player for goal kicks. That is finally coming to fruition. Lekashri under brilliant pressure from the fullback, losing the ball. Mamata Patra. And Jashoda is casually pulling off the role of a midfielder, a deep lying playmaker. She's done with her job of scoring a hat trick and giving her side the lead. Now she will just sit back and let the young substitutes do the scoring. Look how deep she is playing. It is better from a coach's point of view. Your star player and your captain will get the 90 minutes and not exert herself at full pressure. She's just playing ahead of the defense, trying to win the ball deep and spread it forward. A multi-utility captain, the leader. Well, if you are a person that cheers at the slightest of news, Karnataka have just added another attempt at goal. And for Odisha, it is a 50% shot conversion for them. 18 shots and 9 have been on target, and 4 of them have found their way to the back of the net. The real question is, can Karnataka find a single shot on target before we hit the full time? Here is the substitute Rutu. The long ball going forward, not threatening anyone. A chase in vain for Arushi. Drawing through the defenders, the cross going in. But an injured Aishwarya is still going for the ball. There was a crowd of defense, but the goalkeeper still made sure that she got there and wins the ball. Odisha trying to spread it out wide. Sunalinda not giving up. She has been the lone bright spot, defending every loose ball with all her might. And look at the energy and intent for Malati. She hasn't given up chasing at all, even in this stage. Another worrying injury situation for Karnataka. Lekashri down in intense pain there. You have to feel sorry for the Karnataka players. And now the play will resume. A heavily changed lineups on the field for both the sides. Odisha, for widely different reasons, Odisha have taken a sufficient lead under testing their bench. Meanwhile, for Karnataka, injury concerns have disrupted their plans. Malati dancing through the defense. She will put the ball through. Goalkeeper alert on this occasion as well. Final 20 minutes of the game. Just a mere formality. Can Karnataka at least grab a consolation in this period? Jashoda conceding the throw. Patra's clearance sliced out for another Karnataka throw in. Sunalinda will try to change the flank with it. It is intercepted, and the number 20, Deepa Nayak, is away. Dancing away through, chops onto her right foot. Lays it off for Malati. Moving away from the defense. But Malati was in an offside position. A first chance for Deepa Nayak to run at the opposition camp. Safe to say she didn't cause much damage. Awkwardly striking the player on the face there. Bharti Das, the substitute, reacting well to it and ducking away in the last moment. And now another rare foray for Karnataka. Arushi using a body well to turn in. But there was no one at the end of it. There goes a hopeful long ball, creating nothing except turning over possession to Odisha. A superb through ball. Jashoda chasing it with full intensity. Up against Sunalinda, but her loose touch while trying to turn will take the ball out for a throw in. Lekashri toe poking it to the middle, and Odisha will clear it. And a final cooling break of the day. Both sets of players just hoping to avoid any injuries. This has already been an injury-marred game. They will try to play it safe as the result is known already. Sunalinda with the throw in, waiting for the confirmation to restart, and she will restart now. For the final 15 minutes of this clash. Number 6 playing a super ball onto Malati. She gets the cross in. Will be resuscitated on the right flank. Striking the body of the player. A weak appeal for a handball, turned away by the referee. Bit of a pinball situation in the box. Odisha still keeping it alive. Captain Jashoda seeking the centre backs to recycle the attack. Mamata Patra could have been on the end of the pass, but Sunalinda's thumping clearance takes it all the way back to Odisha's half. We will definitely get tired by just looking at Malati running at full pace, even in the 75th minute. Deepa Nayak's shot, a tame effort, and an awkward reaction from the goalkeeper. She tried to play the pass first time from the shot, but it gets deflected oddly and she picks it up. After 75 minutes of football, Malati Munda is still chasing the ball with the same vigor she had it in the first minute. Talk about the engine she has got, the intensity, the stamina levels of a top-notch athlete there. She's not satisfied with the sole goal to her name. She wants to keep adding and take a tally. Arushi locked in a duel with captain Jashoda. She just can't find success. And now counter pressing it in a good situation, trying to roll for the number 11. She's locked in a duel, going down in the hope of winning a foul. But referee shows her no sympathy. Here is Maitreyi dropping deep. Logged in a tussle with Lekashri. Here is Sunalinda. What a brilliant lightning space that is. She can get the cross in, slides it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Sasmita having no troubles over there. The angle of the arcing foot taking it straight to the goalkeeper. But that burst of pace from Sunalinda would be an envious one for any player on the pitch. Malati's heavy touch will present Karnataka with a throw-in. Another clearance will be another throw for Odisha. You have to credit Odisha's bench because even after so many substitutions, they haven't let their grip on the game loosen a single bit. It might be a similar reason because they have had their stalwarts on the field. Malati was there, Jashoda was there, and the new substitutes fitting in like a hand in glove. Just continuing their good work in the midfield, pressing Karnataka out of the midfield. Just a total domination from Odisha. And they're 10 minutes away from almost confirming their semi-final berth. The ball just drifting out, crossing the touchline for a moment, and the sideline referee doing very well to recognize it. Jashoda can clearly listen the coach barking instructions that she was surrounded by a player on. The communication definitely important. The constant instructions coming in from the sidelines will keep the players alert, wary of their surroundings, and will help in their actions to pick the pass. And finally, Odisha's coach with another noble gesture. The substitute goalkeeper getting play minutes as well. Spandita Das coming on for Sasmita Parida. Well, you can't say Sasmita was the most involved individual today because she has rarely seen the ball, and Spandita Das will be hoping more of the same so that they could share the clean sheet amongst themselves. This is going to be their third shutout out of 4 games played. An incredible 75% success rate for Odisha, showcasing how dominant the backline is. And Karnataka are going to go without a clean sheet to their name. The long shot from distance, the new substitute, unflinching. Maitreyi Palasamudram's frustrations boiling up. And she finally has a crack. And Karnataka, in the last 10 minutes, have a shot on target for themselves. Spandita Das responding well after the substitution. The loose touch compounded by Lekashri. Finding the substitute. But she can't trap the ball. Lekashri dancing with the centre back. But they can calmly get the ball away to Mamata Patra. The fullback having acres of space. And she finally wins the throw now. The cross into the middle. Aishwarya will claim it. She's not afraid to go long despite that injury. She will find Arushi, but the heavy touch from the striker will only present the ball back to Odisha. Again, look at that. She just teased the Karnataka forwards, dribbled her way and successfully finding a pass. Here is number 6 on the end of a 1-2. She has to go for goal, but the shot is a very weak one and straight at the goalkeeper. A great move. Sumitra Hembram deciding to go forward after running the show from the deep. She deserved a goal for herself, but she just can't find the finish. And Aishwarya is down once again. I guess they're just carrying on because Karnataka are out of substitutions. This is very worrying for Karnataka's captain. There will be 5 minutes and a good chunk added on due to the injuries. Imagine what must be the team talk between both the sides. The final leg of play. Here is Jashoda from deep. Sunalinda meets a ball. Lekha Sri now. Good footwork. She even keeps the ball, but Arushi's pass is a letdown, bringing the attack to an end. Look at Sunalinda offering herself on the right flank on an overlapping run. Well, she excelled as a forward, and now she wants to excel as a deep lying playmaker. I don't think there could be any other player of the match other than Odisha's captain, Jashoda Munda. What a performance this has been. Finishing of extreme top shelf, and then the playmaking in the number 6 role. Here is Lekashri. Arushi showing where she wants the ball, but she just can't get there ahead of her marker. And the burst of pace from Deepa Nayak. She's on the wrong side of the goal, but she does get the effort away. And it draws a save from the goalkeeper. Will be a corner for Odisha. Towards the 90th minute. A thumping strike at the near post. Aishwarya had to react. Now, a chaotic situation. Karnataka lucky to get away with it. Arushi just can't sort her feet quickly enough. Here is Tanti trying to thread the needle. Malati will receive the 1-2 pass, but Sunalinda is there again. The number 2 with a poor pass. Malati Munda will pick it up. It is a throw in favor of Odisha. The final minute of normal time. Can Odisha go for the fifth goal? They have raised their tempo, certainly. Sumitra Hembram shrugged off possession. Karnataka can break. Arushi bullied off the ball initially, but she will hold on to it. Not for long before Odisha concede a throw in. You can always expect Odisha to make a comeback. As soon as Karnataka look to break, there is always a marker running to close that gap and win the ball back. Jashoda looking for options, sprays it down the left flank. The ball bouncing on Malati's head and going out for a throw in. We hit the end of the 90 minutes and there are going to be 3 minutes of added time. I think both sides would call it fair. Karnataka would have probably hoped for a lesser period of time. But Odisha will look to add another goal with these three. The goalkeeper coming out on this occasion making a good claim. Here is Maitri. Slips on the ball awkwardly, but gets the ball to Mithila Ramani. Jashoda with yet another recovery. An action-packed all-around display. Mamata Patra going back to her centre backs. Here is the captain once more, swinging her left foot, trying to get Malati in. She does find her. Malati spinning against Sunalinda. Gets the ball to the middle. The Karnataka player gets shoved and they will win a free kick deep in their own half. This might be the most worrying injury concern. Malati Munda down and she would be happy to leave the field. We know how creative and how different maker she is. Odisha must be spending on the fitness of her. She should be good to start the next game if it is just a minor discomfort. The final minute of injury time. Lekashri doing just enough, but not greatly timed. It will be a throw in for Odisha. Arushi spreading it to Ramki Shivji in the box. But Spandita Das responding well, sweeping it out for throw in. Deep into the stoppage time. Will we get the final whistle? Might just be the final attack of the game. Jashoda clearing it. There is time for another Karnataka throw in. Rutu trying to make a difference. Blocked and out. And there is the full-time whistle. Odisha have a foot in the semi-final. A clinical performance from them. Outplaying their opponents Karnataka in all 3/3 of the pitch. Be it attack, be it in the midfield, be it in the defense. A dominant performance. And they have 4 goals to show for it. Captain leading from the front with a hat-trick. Jashoda Munda scoring in quick succession twice in the first half. And Malati Munda adding another goal before half-time. And after the break, yet another fast start for Jashoda. rounding the goalkeeper and firing it between two defenders on the line. Those four goals took the sting out of the game, and for the last half an hour, it was a matter of flexing the bench strength for Odisha. Even the substitutes got on with the game and helped them gain all 3 points. For Karnataka, it is the end of the road. A third defeat in 4 games might mean they are contenders for the final spot, but they will play for pride in the next game. They have been hit by injuries. Mona Lisa was replaced by Rupali due to an injury, and Rupali herself got injured. They were unfortunate on the injury front, but while it came to playing, their midfield was outclassed. Ramki Shivji, Rupali, and Mona Lisa were just chasing shadows of a dominant Odia midfield. And Karnataka's forward Maitreyi Palasamudram cut a frustrated lone figure at the top of the attack, just praying for an odd touch every now and then. In fact, it was her sole shot which was on target for Karnataka. The stats might make a grim reading if you are a fan of Karnataka. Odisha having a superb 66% possession to their name, 21 shots, 12 on target, and 4 of them breaking the net. Karnataka have only had a meager 4 shots, with Maitreyi Palasamudram's efforts finding the target, but not enough vigor behind it to beat the goalkeeper. A dominant performance from Odisha. They are good contenders for semi-finals, and they might be aiming to replicate their heroics from the 2010 and 2011 season. Can they go all the way? Can they win the title this time and take it home to the East Coast? And coming up today in another Group A encounter, Jharkhand taking on Punjab at 4:30 p.m. at the GNDU main ground. Both sides desperately need 3 points to be in the hunt to have a hope of catching up with Odisha. Who will emerge victorious? We will find out later in the day. Till then, this is your host Pranav signing off.